darkness deep, secrets that the blacktop keep. The engine rumbles low and mean, leaving this familiar scene. Just one duffel in the back, a faded map on the dusty dash. You think you're leaving guilt behind, but it's the only thing you'll find. Chasing something you can't hold, a story that will not get old. You've got that white line fever in your soul, letting go of what you can't control, running from the man you used to be. But that rearview mirror is all you'll see. I watch you from the window pane, a
silhouette out in the rain. You never even turned to look, just closed another sorry book.
You've got that white line fever in your soul, letting go of what you can't control, running from the man you used to be. But that rearview mirror's all you'll see. That highway only goes one way,
To meet the ghost of yesterday.
you can't outrun a heavy heart.
It finds you right back at the start. You've got
That white line fever in your soul, letting go of what you can't control, running from the man you used to be. But that rearview mirror's all you'll see. Yeah, that rearview, all you'll see. That white line fever
fades from me.
clutch is down, the engine screams, chasing down some faded dreams. Left my trouble in the rear view, a sky of black and morning dew. White lines flashing in the night, gotta make it by the morning light. The radio is playing low, sad old song I used to know. Every mile of markers a ghost of the one I hurt the most. All the diesel smoke and dust is all I'm breathing now. The tires hum a lonely song, a broken empty valve. Pushing 90 on the gauge to try and run from shame, screaming down the highway, whispering your name.
Conscience is a heavy load on this long and winding road. Every shadow on the wall waits for me to take the fall.
Every exit sign I pass is a future that can't last. So the diesel smoke and dust is all I'm breathing now. The tires hum a lonely song, a broken empty valve. Pushing 90 on the gauge to try and smoke and dust.
Just diesel smoke and dust.
Nothing left to trust.
Just diesel smoke and dust. Fading. Fading.
The diesel engine's quiet. It's 3 a.m. and still that sign hums like a promise on this cold and lonely hill.
My coffee's black as asphalt in this cracked and faded cup. I see a ghost reflected, and I still can't look back up.
'Cause there's a neon halo at the Flying J tonight. It paints my lonely shadow in a ghostly buzzing light. Just a truck stop angel who has clearly lost his way. With miles to go before I see the break of day.
The sugar packet's empty. I trace it with my thumb, remembering your sweet words before my heart went numb.
'Cause there's a neon halo at the Flying J tonight. It paints my lonely shadow in a ghostly buzzing light. Just a truck stop angel who has clearly lost his way. With miles to go before I see the break of day. Every white line on this road adds another to the load. Was I running to something new, or was I just running from you? And there's a neon halo at the Flying J tonight. It paints my lonely shadow in a ghostly buzzing light. Just a truck stop angel who has clearly lost his way. With miles to go before I see the break of day. Miles to go beneath that halo's glow. So long. Sunrise hits a dusty dash
through a spider web of cracks, lights up a faded photograph from a time I can't get back. Your blue dress in the summer sun, that 2021 July. We were young and on the run beneath that big West Texas sky.
A little square of paper proof with your hopeful smiling eyes, a silent witness to the truth and all my clumsy whispered lies.
That dashboard Polaroid, a faded scene of the man I wish that I had been. Your static smile, forever sweet, a bittersweet and cold defeat. I see the girl who trusted me and the fool who set her spirit free, and all the wrong and selfish ways lost in these rambling, lonely days.
I trace the edges worn and bent, remember every word I meant that afternoon right by the lake before I made my big mistake.
I said I'd call, I swore I'd write, said I'd be back by Saturday night. But this long highway has no end, and broken hearts are hard to mend. That dashboard Polaroid, a faded scene of the man I wish that I had been. Your static smile, forever sweet, a bittersweet and cold defeat. I see the girl who trusted me and the fool who set her spirit free, and all the wrong and selfish ways lost in these rambling, lonely days. Maybe you tore your copy up, threw the pieces from a paper cup.
Maybe it's in a drawer somewhere, a little proof that I once cared.
That dashboard Polaroid, a faded scene of the man I wish that I had been.
Your static smile, forever sweet, a bittersweet and cold defeat.
I see the girl who trusted me and the fool who set her spirit free, and all the wrong and selfish ways lost in these rambling, lonely days. Yeah, these lonely days.
Sun keeps shining,
On your face,
fades away.
This salt air was heavy then, seawall held the ocean in. I spoke a word I can't take back, left your heart on that lonely track. The gray gull cried a lonely sound, your silent tears fell to the ground. The promise that I threw away still echoes in the foam and spray. Oh, the ghost of Galveston follows me now, a whisper on the wind, a broken vow. I see your shadow on the moonlit tide. There's just nowhere left for my soul to hide. I drove 1,000 miles inland to lose the shame in desert sand. But in the quiet of the night, I still see you in pale starlight. Oh, the ghost of Galveston follows me now, a whisper on the wind, a broken vow. I see your shadow on the moonlit tide. There's just nowhere left for my soul to hide. That island holds a piece of me, the fool I was for all to see. I trade these years of running blind for one last chance to turn back time. The ghost of Galveston on the tide. Still hear you in Galveston, so long ago. Another sunrise coming up on this cracked vinyl sea. Steam rises from a paper cup. Taste is bitter, never sweet.
I see your faded outline pressed into the passenger door. I wish I could just go back in time to how it was before.
The coffee's black and the memories are long. I keep on talking, though I know you are gone, saying all the things I should have said to you, with just the dashboard glow to see me through. Remember that old highway sign
Just past the Georgia state line.
You said we'd make it work this time. I wish I'd seen the sign. The coffee's black and the memories are long. I keep on talking, though I know you are gone, saying all the things I should have said to you, with just the dashboard glow to see me through.
These faded lines just blur and blend,
A never-ending thread. obsession has no end. It's all inside my head.
Coffee's black and the memories are long.
I'm sorry.
So long.
Thumb traces a line of white thread where the vinyl gave up and it bled. A map of the miles I have run beneath this unforgiving sun.
Looks just like that crack in the glass from a stone that went flying too fast. Another thing I couldn't mend, just how a good story can end.
This tear in the vinyls, a tear in my soul. Every mile on the highway just takes its new toll. Thought the rear view could hide all the pain I was in, but the damage is deeper. It's starting within.
Maybe if I just turn around on this lonely and lost piece of ground.
This tear in the vinyls, a tear in my soul. Every mile on the highway just takes its new toll. Thought the rear view could hide all the pain I was in, but the damage is deeper. It's starting within.
Yeah, this tear in the vinyl,
My finger's still tracing that line.
time to go home.
Sunrise on the dashboard glass, watching all the mileposts pass. Left my troubles in the grass, hoping that this feeling lasts.
Just crossed into a different zone, felt a chill right to the bone. The
just an empty page.
A brand new act on a highway stage.
Can't escape this lonely cage by turning up the diesel's rage. But this freedom's just a full gas tank, another dollar in the highway bank. I'm running on fumes and empty thanks, pulling far from all those broken rings. These 18 wheels are spinning free, straight to nowhere, wild as can be. Yeah, straight to nowhere, spinning free, so free.
Fading in the rear view. Fading in the rear view.
Sky went from gray to a bruise, got no direction left to choose. First cold drop hits on the glass, going way too dang fast. The wind starts to howl and moan. I'm out here all alone. This Appalachian rain is coming down in sheets, a rhythm that my broken racing heartbeat meets. Every bolt of lightning shows a truth I cannot face. This raging storm's a mirror for this forsaken place. Headlights just cut through the gray, wipers can't push it all away. Grip this wheel with all my might, just trying to make it through the night. The wind starts to howl and moan. I'm out here on my own. This Appalachian rain is coming down in sheets, a rhythm that my broken racing heartbeat meets. Every bolt of lightning shows a truth I cannot face. This raging storm's a mirror for this forsaken place. Was I running to you or away? The thunder won't let me say. Just the rumble of the tires and these burning wild desires. This Appalachian rain is coming down in sheets, a rhythm that my broken racing heartbeat meets. Every bolt of lightning shows a truth I cannot face. This raging storm's a mirror for this forsaken place. The rain keeps falling on the roof. Yeah, the rain keeps falling down, just falling down. Yeah.
thunder finally rolls away. The last drops of rain begin to fade. The engine gave a final sigh beneath a bruised and empty sky.
This ribbon of the blacktop gleams, a graveyard of forgotten dreams. No headlights cut the fading light, just swallowed by the coming night.
And now I'm just a ghost at mile marker 42, with nowhere left to run, nothing left to prove. The silence is a sound that's screaming out the truth. I'm lost out here at mile marker 42. The radio is only static, and my whole life felt so automatic. But the wheels ain't turning anymore, washed up on this lonely shore. And I'm just a ghost at mile marker 42, with nowhere left to run, nothing left to prove. The silence is a sound that's screaming out the truth. I'm lost out here at mile marker 42. Every mile I tried to leave behind, I was catching up inside my mind. Yeah, this broken line is all I see, stretching out in front of me. Just a lonely ghost at mile marker 42, with nowhere left to run, nothing left to prove. The silence is a sound that's screaming out the truth. I'm lost out here at mile marker 42. Mile marker 42. The storm has passed on through, just mile marker 42.
He stumbled in about 2:30, the last of the night's trace. He ordered coffee black and strong and stared out in a daze.
He talked about the engine smoke and his run of awful luck, and forced a smile I knew was fake when his weary shoulders shook.
I saw it in his tired eyes, a story he won't tell.
A broken heart's a heavy thing to carry by yourself.
The honky-tonk piano plays a tune. The neon sign cuts through the gloom. He puts on a brave face in the room, but the waitress always knows the truth. I slid the sugar bowl his way and topped his coffee up. Said tough old night out on the road and polished up a cup.
He gave a nod, a fragile smile, said, "Ma'am, I guess that's right. Sometimes you find a little grace beneath the diner light."
The honky-tonk piano plays a tune. The neon sign cuts through the gloom.
The neon sign cuts through the gloom. He puts on a brave face in the room, but the waitress always knows the truth.
He didn't have to say a word.
I poured his coffee slow,
'Cause his waitress always knows.
keys are in the ignition, just a quiet little click. The headlights cut the darkness, gotta make this getaway quick. Purple paints the mountains high, orange bleeds across the gray. This sky's way too pretty for the price I had to pay.
The coffee's cold beside me now, the goodbye note is on the seat. Pushing the pedal to the floor, feel that engine's heavy beat.
I'm outrunning the sunrise on this highway, trying to keep my shadow in the dark. This beautiful new morning is a cruel lie, with a desperate prayer and a fading spark.
Your tired face is in the mirror, a ghost I can't outdrive. Every single mile just proves it, keeps the memory alive.
I'm outrunning the sunrise on this highway, trying to keep my shadow in the dark. This beautiful new morning is a cruel lie, with a desperate prayer and a fading spark. Fading spark. Maybe the dawn can't wash away all the wrongs I couldn't make right, but I'll keep this engine screaming straight into the morning light. I'm outrunning the
Sunrise on this highway, trying to keep my shadow in the dark.
this beautiful new morning is a cruel lie, with a desperate prayer and a fading spark.
Outrunning the sunrise, yeah, outrunning the sun. Still running
Till the day is done. The engine hums a quiet tune beneath the cold Dakota moon. The coffee's gone, the tank is low, got nowhere else I need to go. I thought that I could outrun you with every state I traveled through, from Georgia pine to Western plain, just trying to forget the rain.
dashboard.
swear I see you on the center line. Your memory is all that's left of mine. Just shadows in the headlights, fading in the night.
Oh, shadows in the headlights.
Gravel crunches on the shoulder. He feels 100 winters older. The engine ticking starts to cool. Been running like a stubborn fool.
The rearview mirror shows a face, a ghost he never can erase. He thought the road would set him free from who he never meant to be.
And the past came catching up to him tonight. In the valley's quiet, fading amber light, a tidal wave of everything he held so tight. No more strength to run, no more will to fight.
He sees the city far below, a tiny distant hopeful glow, and on the glass a single street.
Silence is too loud to speak. And the past came catching up to him tonight. In the valley's quiet, fading amber light, a tidal wave of everything he held so tight. No more strength to run, no more will to fight.
Fighting's over, let it break, for goodness and for heaven's sake.
The weight you carry on your own, till you finally feel the stone. And the past came catching up to him tonight.
In the valley's quiet, fading amber light, a tidal wave of everything he held so tight.
No more strength to run, no more will to fight. Catching up tonight, yeah, catching up tonight.
crossed 100 little towns, chasing something I could not name, just a whisper in the rain. Packed your ghost up in the back, tried to lose you on the track. Every state line felt the same, still could hear you call my name. Thought this highway was a cure for me, to outrun what I could not see. But this silence tells me what is true. The road don't lead away from you.
Sun is setting on the dash, turning memories from ash, not to fire but to settled earth, figuring out what peace is worth.
Thought this highway was a cure for me, to outrun what I could not see. But this silence tells me what is true. The road don't lead away from you. My hand is shaking on the key. This whole time it was just me, running from what's in my soul. Finally feeling I am whole. Click of the key, engine off, the ticking metal growing soft. Just the crickets and the moon, this quiet is a brand